Dun-dun! Welcome to Christmas Vlog 3. And as you can see, I am in the great outdoors on this beautiful morning. And last night it didn't get below 32 degrees, and I'll show you of my freeze cup here. Water is still in a liquid state. So that's a good thing. And the filming cabin is looking a little bit in rough shape. As you can see, it's starting to be all worn out and stuff. I was planning a makeover for the filming cabin to paint it a different color after 5 years, because it's looking, it's not looking really great. The paint is starting to wear off, so I'll have to paint it soon, because the wood will rot, and I don't want to lose my humble abode of filming content. So anyway, let's see what this vlog brings us. And here's a little update on the filming cabin presents for Christmas Day. This one right here, actually right here, or this one. No, it's this one right here. This one is SD22's top secret Christmas present. I marked it with that, so you can see which one it is, because most of these are in the same wrapping. We have another present right there. These will be opened on the grand finale to the Christmas vlogs this year, which is Monday, I do believe, which is Christmas vlog 6. So I do have some drinks in here. Don't mind that leaf blower there. Got some Mountain Dews and Sundrop and Dr. Pepper. So I'm gonna go over here. That's just my Liquid Death mountain water can. Let's take a look at the games here. We have some Wii U games, normal Wii games, GameCube games, PlayStation 2 games. We have most of PlayStation 2 games. I haven't played that Powerpuff Girls game in a while. The GTA trilogy, San Andreas, Vice City, and GTA 3. And a Jackass video game based off the MTV show where they do stunts and stuff. A SpongeBob video game, Sonic Mega Collection for the PS2, and Shadow the Hedgehog. You know, where Shadow has a gun and he shoots aliens and stuff. And you get to choose if he's on the good side or the dark side. And yeah, here's some miscellaneous games down here and just other stuff. Also, this Nintendo 64 transfer pack, you put a Game Boy game in there, and I guess you can transfer stuff, I guess. And also, in this drawer here, ST has some Game Boy games like Tetris, Pokemon, and Game Boy camera. I'm going to show you what the Game Boy camera is. You can take pictures with it, believe it or not. Put the cartridge in the Game Boy. Here we go. Rotate the little gizmo like camera. I'll try to get some good lighting on this because the original Game Boy does not have a backlight, unfortunately. You see my reflection. You sit right here. Here's the title screen. You can see Mario dancing. If I had a Game Boy with a backlight, I would be way better showing this. There is a original Game Boy with a backlight, and that is a Japanese exclusive, Game Boy Light. My apologies if you can barely see. But you can actually take pictures with the Game Boy camera. Yes, the picture's horrible because, you know, it's the original. But yes, you can see the camera moving around. So let's rotate it here. See if I can rotate it. Alright. It's focusing towards us. Let's say hello to the camera. And I saved it. I double clicked at light speed. Here's a better view of it here. Check here. There's the picture I just took. You can actually print this out on a Game Boy printer, but you need a link cable for it. It's a little thermal printer, which is pretty cool, but unfortunately I don't have the Game Boy printer as of right now. You do other stuff with it as well. So yeah, the Game Boy camera is pretty cool to play with. And there's these extra little things. So yeah, the Game Boy camera is pretty cool to mess around with. Take pictures and stuff. Rotate this gizmo. Actually rotate it back to the way it was. So yeah, the Game Boy camera was pretty cool. Before the DS had the cameras and stuff. So that's a piece of ancient technology right there. And here's the rest of the Game Boy stuff, which is a more compact version of the Game Boy. It doesn't have any batteries in it. It's the Game Boy Pocket, and then a Game Boy Color right here. You might have seen this in an old video of ours that was poorly done. But it was where we got a Game Boy Color and something else, I can't remember. Yeah, the power button's on right here. And there's the thing. It blurs out the Nintendo logo when there's no game in there. When we do have a game in there, say Pokemon, for example. Or actually, yeah, Pokemon. It transmits the games in a color format. Let's go back over here. Mess around with Pokemon Yellow. Here we go. You can kind of see it's a slightly better picture. You can see the little Game Freak logo. The buttons look different and all. There's Pikachu. Yeah. It's a better picture on the Game Boy Color. Yeah, we have Pikachu on the title screen. I do have a saved game on here, but don't really play it a lot. Looks like ST left us in the Pokemon Center. You can actually talk to Pikachu. As you can see, he's pretty happy with himself. Yeah, so we're just relaxing in the Pokemon Center. Here we go outside. I forgot which zone this is in, because I don't really play this a lot. So we'll go back in the Pokemon Center here, or whatever it's called. Check in with Pikachu again. He's feeling the same. So yeah, that's Pokemon Yellow on the Game Boy Color. Here's a look at the cartridge. It's a special Pikachu edition of Pokemon. So you can see the barcode's all worn off because it's so old. So yeah, that's the Game Boy Color. Has a better picture rather than the original Game Boy. And you probably remember this thing from most of my Christmas vlog videos, is this seat that I used for a game on the PS3. More specifically, NASCAR 08. I used to drive on there all the time. Not so much these days. But yeah, this is my racing seat that I got, I think in 2016, Christmas 2016, as well as this Thrustmaster steering wheel. It can only rotate a certain amount of degrees. Oh, that must be ST. Welcome, I've been inspecting you. Oh, I was showing off some of the Game Boy stuff you have.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Show off the Game Boy camera and Pokemon Yellow. Yeah. I was just showing the viewers the full seat I have here that I showed off and stuff. So that might ring a bell to some older Christmas vlogs that I filmed. So that was the various Game Boy stuff and present update over there for Christmas Vlog 6. Let's see what else this vlog brings us. And no Christmas vlog is complete without my dog Farley being on screen. He's just relaxing in the kitchen where all of the food is. Oh no, he's going away. Hi there. Yes, it's that big Sonic plush I used in Animated Shorts. It's a pillow plushie that I used in the recent Christmas special. Also, we hooked up the Sega Dreamcast.
Yeah, look at this. It's the Sega Dreamcast.
I'm not sure if I ever showed it off on camera before, but we're gonna hook it up. It's on this TV over here.
Oh.
What was that
Came from
noise?
the VMU.
Here's the startup. It's been a while. Here's the VMU. Surprised it still works. Here it is.
Oh, hold on.
And I have to.
Oh, look on there.
Here's the VMU.
It has a little VMU on the. It's that little screen.
Yeah. And we have to set the day and time real quick, so we're just gonna skip it. And we set the date and time. So here's the main menu and stuff. Makes me wonder why Sega stopped making consoles. Here's the controller of it. Has that. Has the little trigger mechanism at the bottom. Another look at the VMU. And the colors of the A, B, Y, X buttons are kind of odd. We have a single joystick, start button, D-pad. Here's the play thing, but we don't have a game disc in there right now, but we do have the original Sonic Adventure right here. There it is, the only Dreamcast game we have.
We don't have the GameCube version.
Yeah. Here's the music file. Here's the file. You can look in the there. Has Sonic Adventure saves in there. And here we go back. There we go. And settings here. We have the language, date and time, sound, and some auto start things. So yeah, that's the main menu of the Dreamcast and whatnot. It's been a while since I hooked this baby up. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So I played a little bit of Sonic Adventure for the Dreamcast, and I got to the Ag Carrier.
We don't have the GameCube version.
Yeah. And so I end this vlog with some cheese dip from a local Mexican restaurant.
Can't squeeze in.
Oh yeah, there you go. So anyways, this is the end of the vlog. So make sure to stay tuned for Christmas vlog 4, which is tomorrow. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.